Alrighty, today we're going to take a look at this 2006 Toyota Highlander. It's four-wheel drive, it has 141,000 miles. Comes equipped with a 3.3 liter V6 engine, making 215 horsepower and 222 foot-pounds of torque. It's a nice little car, even though it's definitely on the smaller end of things as far as SUVs go, maybe mid-size is what you can call it. Does come equipped with third row seating as well. And of course, like any Toyota, runs great. Even though it's got 141,000 miles, it runs and drives excellently. Paint has held up well. There's a little bit of body damage there, but that just is, commensurate with its age. Got a little bit more on the typical areas, the front and back bumpers there. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Start with the key here. This is the key fob that you're going to receive with your 06 Highlander. Lock and unlock buttons, as well as a panic on the back. I kind of like that the panic's on the back just because less of a chance of you accidentally pressing it. And then it does have a separate key. So go ahead and make sure it's unlocked here. Here's your rear cargo area. So this is with the third row seats obviously folded down. Let me go ahead and show you how much cargo space you can get with this. First, let's put this up. Have that down there. Nice little tie-down hook. You could probably use that for cargo, but its primary use is for, as you can see, car seats. Flip down the other side. Oh, and the seats can slide forward as well to make getting into this third row easier. So there's your rear cargo room with the second and third row seats folded down. As you can see, the middle row or second row seats fold almost flat with the rear cargo area. The load height is relatively low as far as most SUVs come. I'll go ahead and show you this third row seat operation. So you fold this mat back and then just simply pull on this handle, and that's all there is to it. And this can be used for, I believe, reclining. Yep, just reclining that seat ever so slightly more. Does have headrests that come up. Not a lot of leg room, although you can move those middle row seats forward some. Do still have cup holders in the back, as well as, heater. Ah, your rear heat controls. Interesting. Fold that back down, pull that same lever, and just push down. Then you can move your mat forward. Underneath the mat on this side, you've got your tool set. Underneath this is your spare tire. You do also have little storage compartments on either side, which is a nice touch. This one houses the jack. So you've got your tools right here and the jack right there. Let me make sure this sits properly. There we go. All right, let's check out that middle row. To put these back up, you pull that same lever. There you go. Same thing with that side there. This second row does have armrest and cup holders, fold down armrest and cup holders, which I'm a fan of. Why not do that? I don't understand why most automakers don't do that in all of their vehicles. I think it's almost a given, you know. This is much of the time you're not going to have a full house, so to speak, or the maximum amount of passengers you can fit. And then this just becomes wasted space here when you don't utilize that for a little fold down armrest. So, as you can see, leg room is not a problem in this vehicle. It looks like you've got two cup holders on either side, as well as a little storage bin down there. This does still come equipped with an ashtray, although this one appears to have not been used, and another little storage compartment. You have storage pockets on the back of both of the front seats. A lot of times that's just a passenger seat thing, as that's the seat that's easiest for the driver to reach behind, but this has it on both. Standard headliner there with your lamps to illuminate the front, middle, and back. Go up front here. And this is what you're going to be greeted with in the front. So standard controls, you've got your power windows and door locks, as well as your window lock switch. Your power mirrors are here to the left of the steering wheel. Again, storage pockets on both of the front doors here. This one does come equipped with power seats and power lumbar support. And as with many Japanese vehicles, they've gotten creative with their storage solutions. So you've got this little bin here. As I just showed you, you've got that space down there with an additional 12-volt plug-in. You've got this neat, I would call it like a Bombay door style center console. I really dig this. Another storage area and another storage area. However, it appears as though this is where your cup holders normally go, and I think there's a little device that slips in here to either make your cup holders or remove it to make more storage space. I'm not sure if this one has it in there. If not, we'll have to get that. Shouldn't be too difficult. This does have an aftermarket stereo with CD player and Bluetooth. Fairly large-sized glove box, goodness. You do have visor extensions, which I love, and the little Toyota sliding mirror door there. Sunglass holder, of course. And you can even program your garage door opener into this vehicle. So let's go ahead and close this door here, finish this video up. So nice, easily readable gauges there. I like when they use plain, very legible gauges. Your audio controls are also my favorite kind of audio controls. So it clicks with each setting. And although it doesn't make an audible clicking noise, this one does still click into place. Same with this one, you can feel it land into each selection there. I love these quite a bit because as you drive your vehicle more, as you get to know your vehicle more, it's going to get very quickly to the point where you do not have to take your eyes off of the road and at all or very much, because you're just going to memorize all these settings. And because they're dials with this as well, I'm not a big fan of the button that you have to press repeatedly to cycle through each of these individual settings. I like it when there's a selector like this for that same purpose. You know, if I'm going down the road, let's say in the winter, which is coming up here, and I need my front defroster because the windshield's getting foggy or what have you, you know, I don't want to have to look over, press the button, okay, not it, press the button again, all right, not the right setting yet, press it again, oh, not there yet, there we go. No, I just want to be able to, let's say if it's going at the middle vents there, just boom, all the way to the right, done. And in most cases, you're not even going to have to take your eyes off the road to do that. I love that. Looks like you've got 2 individual vents for each of the front seat passengers there, which is nice. Standard console shift automatic transmission. There's a look at the 2006 Toyota Highlander. And as you can see, this interior has held up well over 141,000 miles. It really has. Your typical wear area here on the bottom bolster of the driver's seat is very minimal, which is excellent for this mileage. Another thing I forgot to touch on are these. I like vehicles when they have built-in armrests to the seats. I don't mind a console armrest, but I prefer these for sure. And that also frees up or gives you more options to get creative with your center console like they did here. Love that. That's neat. So, big fan of armrests. Big fan of this vehicle. The times I've gotten to drive it, it's like, as I mentioned prior, really drives nicely. All around great vehicle. and there's a reason these have a following. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.